It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing Cleveland.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Johnson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Bird in at the three. And stolen by Yao. Harden outside. To the paint. And Yao slams it in.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt.
My goodness. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay. Harden outside. Yao in the high post. Out to Battier. No good with the triple.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Johnson, a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
The shot. And again, it's Cleveland.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Harden against Johnson. Here's Pettit. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jordan dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. That ties it up.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Los Angeles on D. Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Cleveland with the ball. Trail. Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Woo, wow. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jokic comes in for Yao. And Martin subbed in for Baylor. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wade, he's checked in for Jordan.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Wall kicks to Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
A nice shot by Wall.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Out to Wade. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Shaq. LeBron comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. And James Worthy is subbed in for Bird. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Worthy. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Martin with the bucket.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched.
In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling it up. Los Angeles leads by just one. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Chris is out there with Jones. Then there's Martin. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Francis in at the one spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Passes to Chris. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump. And then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Walton's checked in for Love. Rodman comes in for James. Paul Pierce is checked in for Worthy. And it's Jordan in for Dwayne Wade.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not? The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Francis. 5 points in the game. The pass to Jokic. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. He's off on the second. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he used his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Jordan dishes to Walton. Now against Rodman. Johnson kicks to Walton. Goes back up. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Walton's got his first basket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Russell Westbrook in for Magic Johnson.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Westbrook passes to Rodman. Here's Walton. Yao with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Jordan with another miss. Baylor against Jordan. And it's Wall in the corner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
To the middle. Here's Yao. And Walton sends it back. Outside Westbrook. And finish. Off by Westbrook.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jackson comes in for Shane Battier. And James Harden subbed in for Baylor. Westbrook with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Westbrook leading the charge.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Good on the triple. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Stolen by Wade. With 1 on the clock. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
Talk about some great numbers for Kareem. He's got 13 points and 1 assist. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Bird. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Jordan in the 2-guard.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And here's Harden for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. One or two of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Yao. For the lead. Battier cannot hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Harden. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he threw there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Johnson kicks to O'Neal. Dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. So he gets them both. Here's Francis. He has 5.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Out to the right wing. Bird against Jones. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Los Angeles leading by 3. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Walton's checked in for Los Angeles. Wade comes in for Jordan. O'Neal high post. And Shaq with the slam.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Here's Francis. And another miss by Cleveland. Shaq kicks to Walton. Wade outside. With the fadeaway. The dish to Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Offensive rebound. Chris. Martin wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these. Guys, the defense has to make some adjustment here.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:33 left to play here in the 3rd. Battier with the steal. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Cleveland trails by 5. Outside Jackson. Down low. And finished off by Yao.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Out to Wade. Love outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Jackson passes to Brogdon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside. It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And that's just great work there to get in.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Los Angeles on top, up 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. They've got Jackson. Baylor is out there with Harden. Then it's Shane Battier. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Clock at 6. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. O'Neal's checking for Los Angeles. Bird comes in for LeBron. And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Baylor. He dishes it to Battier. Here's Jackson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Feeds to Abdul-Jabbar. The hook. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Harden dishes to Battier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Jokic has checked in for Cleveland. Martin comes in for Jackson. Shaq kicks to Jordan. O'Neal. That shot off, and Cleveland will come the other way. Pass to Jokic, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Pettit. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Oh, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, this is one guy who just does not know how to back down, especially when the game's on the line in crunch time.
Harden kicks to Martin. Poked away. And it's Jokic in the corner. Stolen by O'Neal. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And here's Harden for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
You know, he relishes doing that, too. I mean, I've watched him in the past. He loves to make an opponent feel the pain because of how good he's playing.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles.